Hi, howdy, ho there. I fixed the RAM allocation issue. Hold on, let me just... Oh, no, it went back to... Oh, fuck off. I fixed it. I fixed it like a little bit ago. I had it. It was normal. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. I'm recording this again anyways. Am I gonna have to do that every time? Am I gonna have to fix this every time I want to boot the game up? Whatever. Time for bed. Alright. Time to go get some wood. Ah. These videos don't do very good. Minecraft videos on this channel perform quite poorly. That's not the important part. It's that I like doing them. I did make a new Minecraft world to play by myself, maybe. Apple. I have gold. I can have golden apples. Yay. Ah, a net positive of saplings is always a good feeling. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't know why I'm saying this like I'm not sure. It does feel good. That's the most interesting cherry tree I've ever seen. It's kind of ugly. Just a little. But maybe I'm just going crazy. Ah, this iron armor has been holding on for dear life for a little while now. My helmet and my boots have already exploded. It's only a matter of time. Paper. 30 books. 10 bookshelves. Nice. I think I need 11 with how many bookshelves I have right now. So it's good. Actually, I have enough paper. I did the math really quickly and easily. I have enough paper now. So I need 30 leather. I'm hoping my sword can get looting, like an early looting amount. Unbreaking, sharpness. Take the plunge. I'll just unbreaking too. Yeah, I got the achievement at least. I need a mob farm. Wealth of livestock. I gaze out upon the world, and yet I do not need to step upon it, for here I am content. Eventually I will have to start adventuring with like the nether and all that, but I could get started on that maybe. Wonk. So much wood. Ah. I can do it. I can't. It's a good thing I have a plunge for it, as is, over here. I've got my diamond pick out. That's right, I was renovating at the end of the last video. Huh. Why'd that happen? A little lag. Which is weird because I'm playing on a single player world. Whatever. Yep. Oh, whoops. Let there be light. Yeah. Hmm. There's lots to take. Lots to gobble up. Ah. a good thing I found some coal. But not that much coal. I want more coal. I need more coal. Ooh. Is this? Oh, it's some ruins or something. I don't know what that is. I have to look into this some more. Oh, no. I'm aware I'm missing some gold and stuff over on the other side and like in a bunch of places. Just give me a minute, okay? There's a lot in here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I think I saw diamonds. Oh. Replacing torch. Loser. Oh. That was disappointing. Ooh, glow squids. Nice. My shield's broken. Oh no. That's not good. I kind of needed that. Oh no. Oh, diamonds. I can get these probably without dying. I lived. Oh no. My eating animation got glitched. Nope. Okay. 5 diamonds, some lapis, alright. Alright, time to go smelt this. There's a skeleton accosting my cow pen. Die. Right. Alright. Loads of experience. Huge win. Alright, I think it's time to slaughter some of these guys. Just a few, you know, just to make this a little more manageable. 10 leather is more than enough. One more. Nice. And I get some beef out of it too. Sweet. 10 books ain't bad. That's 3 shelves. 3 shelves is pretty good. Which reminds me, and to break down this wood. Alright, how much wood do I have otherwise? None. Okay, cool. Yeah. Bookshelf. Boinkus, boinkus, boinkus. And now, my enchantment levels cap out at 14. Instead of the measly 11, I think it was, that it was before. So yeah, we're making good progress on this. I only need to kill... Hold on, let me go count. Assuming I'm remembering the amount of shells I need correctly, which I might not be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more bookshelves. Which equals a total of, well, 11 times 3 is 33, so 33 more cows must die later down the line. Assuming every cow gives 1 leather, which we can say is not an unreasonable estimate, given the fact that some cows drop 2 leather, and other cows drop no leather. Some cows do drop 1 leather. Anyways, in order to just get this breastplate through its last... I'm gonna go try to box that Enderman. Well, not box him, I'm gonna chop him with an axe. I think if you brought an axe into a boxing ring, you'd probably get kicked out. Either that or they'd let you do it just because it might be funny. Oh. I just wish those extra info things existed where I could check the durability, the exact durability on my breastplate. I don't remember if that is a vanilla thing. I don't think it is. I just need this chest plate used up. Oh, wandering trader. Let me guess, you have nothing useful. You take buckets? You trade stuff for emeralds now? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, a water bucket for 2 emeralds. I don't really give a shit. Die. Your llamas, too. Ooh, I can make an extra bookshelf. I just wanted the lead. I now have a lead. In the case of the murder of Guy Fieri. I'm remembering something. I said that because I remembered something that feels like a fever dream. But I don't remember what it was. It was a VR, a short VR experience I remember seeing someone play ages ago where you try to solve the murder of Guy Fieri. That must... I barely remember it, too. Like, I barely remember that. But it's there. It's in there somewhere in my head, in my nog. It was years ago. I was still a dumb little kid. You know? Well, I am still a kid, technically. I am legally a minor. But I'm not, like, small anymore. I actually know things that are going on. I actually understand sex jokes and innuendos now. And I also know a little better who Guy Fieri actually is. Not that that matters. He's fucking weird. I don't know if he's even alive anymore. Is he still alive, Guy Fieri? I don't keep up with him. I don't really care. Why would I care? about the guy whose whole thing was just... I think he just made absurdly unhealthy, like, supposedly really flavorful, by his account, but I'm not sure how good it actually was, food. And that was his whole shtick. That's what he did. That's what he was known for. Fieri. That is a very funny name. I don't know why. It just is. Fieri. Fieri. Some people say it Fieri, which, I mean, I did for a while, because it sounds right. But no, it's Fieri. With no hard R in the middle. It's like saying Fi and Eri next to each other. Very weird name. Fitting for a very weird guy. There's a zombie. Dow, Captain Obvious. I wonder what other YouTube series I should do, because I do Binding of Isaac, and eventually, one day, I will finish that game on this channel, but that's going to take a long time, because that takes a long time, and even after that, I'll probably have to, start doing mods, because I love that game, it's so fun. Just playing it feels good, It's just nice. I think you need a win streak to unlock certain items, which I cannot do for the life of me. Well, or you might. It would explain why I can't get some of them. I need to go home. Beep bada boop bada bada beep. Gonna make some books. Books. Buex. Bukes. I wonder what a buke is. I forget. I think that is an actual word. But I might be devastatingly wrong about that. Someone needs to tell. I accidentally put the paper in the bundle. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to replace the bundle's position. Yeah. I need to go make a shelf. And then I need to get back to renovating. Renovating is the worst part of this game. Just because it takes forever depending on what you're trying to renovate. Like this house, for instance, I've extended the corridor as far as it'll go into the back end of this hill, right? And that means I have ample room to make rooms in this house. I don't need this many rooms. I do not need this many rooms. My storage room is this big, because it only needs to be this big. My enchanting room is down there. I don't even know what this room's for yet. I'm still trying to think of, a good use for it. Level 21 enchantment so far. Nice, nice. I could maybe make, a indoor crop plot. One that can be a bit bigger than my, hilltop crop plot. But I don't know. I don't feel like doing that. This one produces enough. Like, I've been able to breed cows consistently for a few days with a growing population without needing to expand this farm on one crop. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if this really needs expansion. If my house really needs that much more to be done with it. I guess I could, like, separate a crafting room and smelting room, bedroom, all that. I guess I could do that, you know, like, be really redundant about everything. And I suppose I do still need a nether portal room. I don't think I'm going to use the enchanting room entrance for that, by the way, just because it's too close to be practical as a nether portal room. The entire reason you want a nether portal room... Also, it's not big enough. That's another thing. It's actually not spaced out for that purpose. It's, I just kind of realized I made a mistake. This was originally going to be what the enchanting room was. And then I realized that in order to get the symmetry I wanted with it, I would have to bulldoze into my storage room because I didn't plan ahead very well. So I just kind of... Oh yeah, that's right, the ceiling. The ceiling's not done. How did it take me this long to notice that I need to finish the ceiling? Anyways, I only need 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54 planks of wood to finish my enchanting setup. So I don't really need to hold on to that much of this, because that much is pretty easy to get. Trying to think of anything to say. And, you know, occasionally I have some topics. But, you know, not always, and that's kind of frustrating. I've been getting into art. I've mentioned that before. I would call myself an artist purely because I do indeed have ideas and make art and post that art, but I'm not very good. And I don't usually spend that much time on every individual piece. I spend more time practicing lining shapes and depth and volume than I do actually, you know, applying those things. Because I'm not very good at it, just not at all. So I just keep doing that. And I have no real direction. I don't really know what else to practice, because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. And, you know... But I do it, anyways. And I do see what people mean with, like, there's a method for making humanoid characters where you use cylinders as, like, part of the outlining process to create, like, the body. And that, I think, does work really well, just from what I've done with it. Not like that one drawing of a person that I've done, but just, like, fucking around with cylinders for practice's sake. I can definitely see how that can turn into much more complex and functional design. But I'm still not very good at it. So there's that. Is my voice cracking? How's that happening? Why is that happening? Hello? Alright. Just gonna tile my floors. Well, actually, I don't know if you call it it's not tiling when it's with wood, but I don't know what it is called. It's something else, I know that, but it's not... I don't know the word. My crops are doing great. My fields are bountiful. My trees are also growing quite consistently, as is my sugarcane. My agricultural lifestyle is paying dividends. I will soon no longer need only to feast upon bread. I will soon have far greater to devour each day. How'd this get here? I want to be able to kind of jump through here, so just... Alright. I've got a stone chest over here. It's getting pretty full. Yeah. Double chests of stone. I might want to start bringing a bow with me just because I'm getting these arrows from skeletons. And I've got emeralds. I forgot I got emeralds. But I do got emeralds. Up, and a lodestone. I'm not entirely sure how those work. I think you assign compass positions to them, and they guide you back. But, do I harvest more cattle? There are many grazing. Their children are more than enough when they grow into their own to be considered a reasonable fielding. I'll leave a few adults, maybe. Who am I kidding? I'm not just going to walk back on what I said. Their children are more than enough. Bountiful. Truly. When they grow up, I will leave them alone for a longer period of time as I grow my fields. I also just don't want to let that get really annoying. It's part of the reason I did that, is just cows in this game can get fucking loud. Just so noisy. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, that's 20 books. Not bad. Really not bad, actually. So not bad that it in fact took that much wood as it did to create 6 separate bookshelves. I only need 3 more. It's only about 9 more books, I believe. Hold on, is that level 30 already? No, that can't be. No, I still need the last 3, don't I? I'll have the last 3 just for symmetry's sake, but apparently I don't need them. Fuck, I wasted my time. And I'm gonna waste more time. Well, actually, I do want to get the enchantment on Diamond Pick, because Unbreaking still... It's not great. It's far from great. But it is a convenient enchantment to have. I need to get Lapis. It's not... What was I going to grab? My goodness. Lapis... Lapis Lazuli. Efficiency 4. Holy smokes, Batman. That's actually very good enchantment for a diamond pick. Hold on. Hey, you want to see something cool? Oh no. I forgot there was a gravel deposit over my corridor that I didn't quite fully take care of. I do want a fortune pick, just because, you know, they're so good, but I also understand that realistically speaking, I'm not likely to get one soon. Yeah, that requires some grinding. I also want a looting pickaxe because, well, not a looting pickaxe. What am I saying? I want a looting sword. Swords get looting, James, not pickaxes. Don't be silly. What would you even do with a looting pickaxe? They're not very good for killing things. Well, in real life they are. You could definitely kill someone with a pickaxe in real life. Have you seen those things? I've actually have used a pickaxe before. I don't remember when it was, but it was a long time ago. And I obviously didn't know how to use it, but I had to get rid of a rock, like a kind of large stone, by request of my father, and he gave me a pickaxe. Me and my brother, we did it together. He gave us a pickaxe, and we just got rid of a kind of big rock. Like, we leveled and lowered a kind of big rock. It was crazy. I don't even know if that's a real memory, but it seems so vivid. I know we had a pickaxe at the very least. I know what it looked like. It was very strange. We might still have it even. Actually, we might have left it behind, because that was in a house we used to live in. So we might have left it behind with that house. But then again, we might still have it. Which I think would just be wonderful. Harness. Harnesses. You can make leads very easily. You didn't used to be able to, if I recall. Same with saddles, but now you can. Boat with chest. Barrel. So many cool things. A smoker. A flower charge banner pattern. Need to unlock special ones. Lodestones. Just iron and chiseled bricks. Pretty cheap. A lectern. A note block. So many useful items and so many useless ones. This is a golden dandelion. So you can have forever babies. Forever tiny little disgusting critters. Well, they're not disgusting. They're adorable. But actual babies of any kind in real life are very messy. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with them. Apparently, I have enough material to make all the books I need as is. I may have severely miscalculated. Actually, I think I did severely miscalculate. Due to slight stupidity, how much paper I was going to have. So much paper. Dear God. What do I do with all this paper? Ugh. How long has this video been going on for? 40 minutes? 45 minutes? Oh well. How many diamonds do I have? 14. Right, I can make a diamond sword. Just to, like, see what happens when I enchant it. I have enough levels to get a max level enchant on it. Whatever it might be. And hey, if it's looting that I get, I won't complain. Because that actually has more bonuses than you might think. Looting, sharpness, unbreaking, and knockback. Oh my god, this sword is so good. Oh my god. That, right there, that's what you want. Looting 3. Let me just illustrate how powerful a looting 3 sword is in the right context, right? Assuming I have even a single adult cow. Oh, they're growing up. Yep. Anyways, hello. Foreskin. Why did I say that? No. 4 leather. 4 leather, 1 cow. I mean, yeah, I think we might be ready to go to the Nether once I get some a new set of iron armor going. Which reminds me, I can actually repurpose this breastplate. It's just going to make... Actually, yeah, I can make 2 more shelves. with the leather I've got, and altogether the combined total of books that I make from this can make 2 more shelves and almost finish the symmetry of my thing. Anyways, I need to head out with a bucket of water and go search for a lava pool. Again, I kind of wish I got fortune on my pickaxe. Kind of wish I was that lucky. But, you know, I won't complain about unbreaking and efficiency. They're good enchantments. If I'd gotten fortune, I would have even more diamonds, which would be sweet. Oh, I also need to replace my shield. My axe is doing miserably. Kind of my entire equipment set has been falling apart for a little bit, and I haven't really bothered replacing it for a while, so I should probably get on that soon. I also need to toast up some rolled beef. But, you know, all I need to do is go look for some lava. I could go on the surface level looking for lava, but I could also go down into the depths. Which reminds me, I have coal, I think, in my stores, potentially. Yeah, a load of coal. So I'm just going to take a bunch of that coal and a bunch of sticks, make a shit ton of torches. More torches than I need, probably. But, you know, it's fine. It'll be fine. Anyways, I also need to, that's right, make replacements for my equipment, which means I'm going to need some wood for a new shield. Shield needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wood. Just going to take this stack of iron. I got the number exactly right. Good for me. We are ready to head out into the open world. Time for adventure. Yeah. Yeah. I've still got plenty of stuff. I think I can smelt down these two as well. They're just not going to be worth anything at this point, just being so close to breaking, so I just might as well smelt them. Come back to some nuggets. But while I'm out, part of the tree. A lot of water down here. I'm still going to try to use up this iron sword. You know, just because. You know, I'll only loot something if it's, you know, worth looting. Coal. Again, fortune would also help me with my coal. Because you never stop needing coal. You might forget that you need coal at some point, but you will actually never stop needing coal. If you forget that you need coal, you're going to be real sorry when you need coal. When it comes up, you know. I still say you know a lot more, way too much in my sentences, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is beautiful right there. I need to mark this spot on a map. My guy. Holy. Oh, and a music disc. Ooh, and some leather so I can... Actually, that's enough to make my final bookshelf. That's nice, yeah. Name tag. Ooh. Beautiful, 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 baby. I know that rotten flesh has no purpose in my life, but, you know, I'm still looking for a lava pool. I don't remember if you can get axes with looting. If you can, that makes getting the wither skulls for the wither fight, which I will eventually do, way easier. I'm planning ahead way too far given my current situation, but... The better mob farm to have would be skeletons over zombies. Because, you know, zombies are great and all, but they don't give you, like, bones. They just give you rotten flesh. And maybe sometimes potatoes if you're lucky. Which is not something you need to be lucky for, because potatoes kind of suck. Kind of glad I have beef steak. Why am I using my diamond sword for this? How many more fucking enemies are there gonna be? Holy shit. These caves are relentless for no good reason. Hit. 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 Yeah, but I need to, like, dig up to the surface from that mob spawner and create a landmark of some kind. Because I need to get back down here later and build that into a farm. It's a lot better to have a spawner farm than a regular mob farm. Just so much more efficient. Dee-da. Diddle 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 dee. Da. Why do they keep on exploding way out of range for some reason? Did they get their mechanics changed? Because I swear they didn't used to try to blow you up when they were that far away. Or am I just too close? I think I might be, yeah. You know what's crazy is that Minecraft, regardless of if you've even played it, has become sort of an omnipresent part of the world, like online spaces, just because of how much people talk about it. Like, there was a long time when I didn't play Minecraft, but I still understood a number of its mechanics relatively well, simply due to the fact that people talked so much about it. Just being around it. Which really goes to show how much of an impact it had in gaming, right? Just as a whole. Just the fact that this created the perfect formula for an open world creative survival game. Just absolutely hit the nail on the head so hard. It's astonishing. Okay, now, if I recall how to turn a spawner into a farm, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do that, like, right now, because, you know, I need more time. Alright, so if I recall, it's dig out a 5x5 square underneath the spawner, and then place a water bucket in the corner with a hole in the other corner. Mob farm. The hole in the other corner obviously leads to a tiny little kill chamber where you can slash them up, and boom, infinite XP. And if it's a skeleton spawner, infinite arrows as well. Which I think is how most people get arrows, because crafting arrows, I could not express with words how useless the arrow crafting recipe is. Well, I probably could. Very useless. It's completely useless. No one ever, I have never seen or heard of a single person who uses that recipe as their main source of getting arrows, because it's useless for that, right? It doesn't help. It's not helpful in that regard. It doesn't do enough in that regard to be even considered a viable option, because it's so expensive. Flint, which you can only get with gravel, which you can't really generate if you have a simple understanding of the game. Sticks, which are easy to get, and feathers, which you can farm, but just so useless. The flint particularly was like more of a bothersome part. But you get the idea, right? It's not like it's actually that expensive. Like on a technical level, it's pretty easy to get all those ingredients. Those are temporary fare. This entire ladder is a temporary fare. I'm gonna like spiral staircase down here and work this out differently later. It should be pretty near my base, if all my calculations are correct, if all the math I already did in my head pans out true. This should be relatively close to my actual base, and I should be able to make a very identifiable landmark. Which in this case is going to be a stone tower. Go away. Not a very big stone tower, mind you. It doesn't need to be particularly big. It's close enough to my base as it is. And I have maps too, so, it's not like I can really get lost. Yeah, it's like right here, so yeah, this landmark works just fine. It's in fact almost right next to my entrance into that broader cave complex. So that's nice. I forgot just how intense Knockback 2 was. My goodness. Just throw them. Might as well, Go away. Sun's almost out. Or is it just setting? No, I think it's almost out. Time to go to Heist. Steak is actually, if I recall, one of the best foods in the game, not counting like golden carrots. Stuff like that. So, I mean, pretty happy with this setup I've got going on. Man. I got so much coal while I was out. Oh, and some iron nuggies for me. I need to go sort this out, my god. I think this can go in here and get its own special spot in the corner. These go in here. All this rotten flesh and leather and stuff. Actually, that's enough leather to make my final bookshelf, that's right. And, yeah, the bones. Don't know about the name tag. Probably hold on to that. The rest of my coal can go over here. The arrows go in here. This can go in there. I need to hold on to the wheat because I've got to go breed my cows, whom are now exclusively going to be a food source because their leather is now useless to me. Well, not like actually useless. I'm sure it has a purpose. You know, it can make more item frames and stuff like that. But overall, their primary purpose is for meat. It is to be consumed. This is one of the classic songs. Alright, how long has this been going on for now? Pretty long. About average, honestly, for my videos on this game. So I'm just gonna... You know, I don't really rewatch my own videos because I find my own voice incredibly annoying. Like, painful to listen to. And that includes my singing voice. I just, in my own ears, I suck so hard. No one seems to point it out. No one seems to care. It's just me. But just me is bad enough. You serious? Silk touch? For this? No, I'm not. I'm not keeping this shovel, though. Seriously. It's useless. For the most part. You know, but that mob farm. Maybe I'll get to it now. You know, just because I was originally planning to go out and look for, you know, the means to create like a nether portal? Yeah, nether portal was what I was looking for. And then I will staircase up on my way back, I think is what I'll do. Great, this place gets natural light now, which it shouldn't get. Like, that's not actually a good thing, but it is hella convenient. Anyways, so I just need to measure out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. I think with this in the center, that's actually not right. I did that wrong. I should measure it out differently. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This should work. And then we do it 5 this way, like so. And that should make this box. And then I just need to rework the ground underneath a little more, and then, you know, it'll be good. I think it needs to be also 5 down, so that's what we're going to do. So it's currently, I'll just have a pillar for reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just dig our way out like this. And fill that back in on our way back up. I'm not quite done down there, but it should look about right, yeah. I've picked a corner, so now I'm going to dig it out and fill in the gaps in a very particular manner, like this, and yeah, that should work for me. This is going to be kind of awkward to set up, but, you know, what isn't? So... I have no idea where I am right now. I'm just going to staircase this way. Just to note this a little more. I intend to, you're supposed to like fully box in the spawning chamber once you're done with it, so that's what I'm going to do, but first I've got to do two things. Well, a couple things actually, not just the two. For one, I have to go over this side and fill this little eyesore in. I don't really care about the copper, so I'm not really missing out on much. I just need as little gaps as possible. And obviously, what's that light coming from? Oh yeah, that's right, the skylight. Sealed up. Alright, and I should be able to just, real quick, yeah. And once I seal this up, it should start spawning zombies, as you know, expected. Oh, wait, I forgot about the most important part, hold on. The part that actually gets them. Thankfully, I can escape the kill chamber very easily, because I am not a mob from the game Minecraft. Now, if all went according to plan, which I believe it did, once I seal this up, zombies should spawn, drop. It's working. The mob spawner works. And now they drop in over here, and I kill them, and I get XP. So fundamentally, the system is a success. And now, if ever I must, I can simply come down here and automatically get as much XP as I need. Via the process of killing zombies over and over again. Just an endless horde of them. As I understand, that kind of farm works better in Bedrock because spawners are more, you know, aggressive in Bedrock, but, you know, it's fine either way. How'd you get out? Did you even get out, or were you just never in to begin with? I don't know. Point is, wowza. And more zombies are just going to keep spawning, dropping into the chute. And I got a zombie carrot. Nice. Alright, now I need to make an easy way down here, which is really the hard part of all this. But I have an idea. I can fix up the headers on my way back down when next I must come here. But now I have an infinite source of probably one of the most important resources in the game for my enchanting adventures. XP. And yes, my plan is just to staircase up to the top, build another landmark, and have an easy way to back to my farm. That way. Yep. Indeed. The climbing ratio of a staircase like this one is not completely optimal. In fact, it's a bit sucky, I must confess, but it'll work, I promise. Just give it some time. It'll do what it's supposed to. How close does it wind up next to my base? Really close. Holy shit. How dare that work so well? Fuck. Alright, I'm just going to build a little stone thingy over here to indicate the mob spawner, and I will definitely remember what this is supposed to be. I should probably put some torches with my sugarcane, yeah. My territory has expanded. I need more torches out here in the dark. Just a religious amount of torches. I don't know what that means. Those words just kind of came out of my mouth in that order. But wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't obsessively point out every time I said something that didn't make sense. Might be a bit easier to fend from these guys if I have a sharpness sword out. Well, it also has a knockback, which is great for creepers. Go flying. Leave me alone. So many creepers. Why are there so many creepers living near my house? I don't get it. I really don't get how this many spawn all the time. It's very frustrating. You know, I place torches everywhere and it doesn't really do that much, it looks like. Probably because the top of the hill is still mostly unlit. So time to go fix that, I guess. And whip my head around. Oh. Thwonk. Thwomp him. Huh! From the top rope. Yep. I'm getting bombarded from all angles. I might have taken on a fight slightly too... Get away from my crops. Die. I said die. Yay. I figured I'd need more cobblestone than I did. I just need my bag of holding to hold some things for me. It's not really a bag of holding. Bag of holding would hold a lot more stuff, but you know, it does hold stuff. Not a lot, but you know, it does hold it, so it's kind of a bag of holding, in that it is a bag that holds things. Yeah. Be gone. And maybe drop your armor while you're at it. Nope. Okay. Time to go to sleep. Kind of figured spiders would have a substantial amount less health than zombies and skeletons and creepers, but I guess not. Ah, my cows. Time to feed. Time to feed and breed. That's how it goes in Minecraft. Just something about eating is apparently so erotic that it immediately gets you in the mood. Why did I say that? I not only had no reason to say that, saying that has actively made me feel weird and gross. So I beseech thee to answer, why did I say that? Yeah, you can go in here. Ugh. I might not actually need to get a skeleton farm. I mean, the amount of skeletons that just spawn around my house, I might... Pretty hard intro. Not even gonna ease me into that. You're just gonna thrust it upon me. Time to go get some free XP. You know, while I'm here. I also did intend to shave down the headers on my way back down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, nice. And if I go down to the killing chamber, there should be zombies in here. Or do I need to be close by for the zombies to spawn? Whatever. I think we can call it there. So I'm just going to go back to my house and, you know, end the video when I'm there. Ugh. This game is really beautiful. It's just a shame I can't really turn my graphics settings up all that much because I don't really have that good of a graphics card, you know? Well, let me just turn my render distance way the fuck up if I can. Actually, it doesn't. It does run a bit choppy. Alright, well, that'll be it for this game. Well, today. So, yeah. I might not record Minecraft for a while. Then again, I might. Yeah. Have a good one.